Properties of state transition matrix. Properties of state transition matrix. We know e to the power at is called the state transition matrix. Alright, let I assume that phi t is equal to e to the power, let us assume that phi t is equal to e to the power at. Okay, let us study its properties. Now, first properties is property 1 is phi 0 equal to I. You can easily verify it. We know phi t is equal to e to the power at. Therefore, phi 0 is equal to e to the power a into 0. That is e to the power 0. That is equal to 1. 1, but it is a matrix, so it will be a I. You can easily, if you have doubt whether you are able to find the state transition correctly or not, you can easily put phi 0 t equal to 0. Now, if you put t equal to 0, and if you after that you will find that after putting t equal to 0, it becomes an identity matrix. Then you will find, then you will you can conclude that your calculation is correct. Okay, কি বললাম বুঝতে পেরেছো? What I'm trying to say you calculate e to the power at, but you have maybe have a doubt that whether your solution is correct or not. Don't worry, just put t equal to 0 in e to the power at, and if it becomes an identity matrix, then your solution is correct. Otherwise, your solution is wrong. Remember that. All right. Next property is phi inverse t. That is the inverse of state transition matrix is equal to phi of minus t. So if you want to find the inverse of state transition matrix, okay, you just replace t by minus t. You will get the state transition matrix. How? Let us prove that we know that phi t is equal to e to the power at. Okay, so e to the power at you can write as e to the power minus at to the power minus 1. All right, e to the power minus at is nothing but phi of minus t, its inverse. So that means phi t is equal to phi of minus t inverse. All right, therefore phi inverse t is equal to phi of minus t. All right, here, so the inverse of state transition matrix you can easily find by replacing t by minus t. Next, third property. Phi of t2 minus t1 into phi of t1 minus t0 is equal to phi of t2 minus t0. All right. So state transition matrix from time t1 uh, from time t1 to t0 to t1 multiply by from time t1 to t2, that is t2 minus t1 into t1 minus t0 is basically the state transition matrix of t2 minus t0. Okay, why? Because we know phi of t is equal to e to the power at. All right, so therefore phi of t2 minus t1 into phi of t1 minus t0 is equal to e to the power a t2 minus t1 into e to the power into e to the power into e to the power a into t1 minus t0, because replacing t by t2 minus t1 and replacing t by t1 minus t0. That means this is equal to e to the power a t2 minus t0, because t a t1 minus t1 plus t1 will cancel out. So therefore this is equal to phi of t2 minus t0. All right, that means state transition matrix from time t0 to t1 multiplied by from time t1 to t2 is basically is equal to time state transition matrix of t0 to t2. All right. Similarly, you can write the state transition matrix phi t2 plus t1 is equal to phi of t2 into t1. You can easily show that similar manner. State transition matrix t2 plus t1 is equal to t2 into t1 because you can just put the value phi of t2 plus t1 um, is equal to e to the power a t2 plus t1, that means e to the power a t2 into e to the power a t1, that means this is equal to phi of t2 into phi of t1. All right, তাহলে কি শিখলাম? Phi 0 equal to I, inverse of state transition matrix can be obtained by replacing t by minus t, and then phi of t2 minus t1 multiplied by phi of t1 minus t0 is basically equal to phi of t2 minus t0, and phi of t2 plus t1 can be computed if you know phi of t2 multiplication of phi of t2 into phi of t1. Next property is phi of t to the power k কি হবে is equal to phi of kt. All right. uh, State transition matrix to the power k is basically phi of k2. That means if you want to say if you know phi t, we'll discuss this thing in third year class in detail. Say if you know phi t, and if you want to if you wish to calculate its say to the power 5 to the power 4, simply replace t by 4t. Okay, you can easily show that phi t to the power k is basically phi of t into phi of t into phi of t k times, that means e to the power at into e to the power at into e to the power at k times, that means e to the power kat. Power will add up, so it will be e to the power kat, that is e to the power a into kt, that means basically phi of kt. All right, and final property sorry, final property that is phi, if phi t is equal to e to the power at, then the derivative of phi t is equal to a into phi of t. All right, if phi t is the state transition matrix, then its derivative, that is phi dot t, is equal to e to the a into e to the phi t. It's easy because you know phi t is equal to e to the power at, so its derivative will be phi dot t. Its derivative will be is this is a e to the power at. That means this thing will require uh, if you want to calculate the state transition matrix for higher order systems. This property is extremely useful. So now it is a into 0 phi t. E to the phi t is equal to again e to the at means phi the phi t, that is phi t. So that means phi dot t is equal to a into phi t. বুঝছে এবার?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
হ্যাঁ এসছে তো?
হ্যাঁ স্যার
প্লাস ওয়ানই আছে। এই প্রবলেমটা করব। A system is described by the following state variable equation. X dot x1 dot x2 dot is equal to 0 1 minus 2 minus 3 x1 x2 plus 0 1 u. Okay, and y equal to 0 1 0 x1 x2. Find the state transition matrix. Zero input response if x1 0 equal to 1 and x2 0 equal to 0. Response due to unit step response. unit step response. Okay, unit step response, total state response, total output response. All right, total state response plus total output response. Okay, now here we'll verify whether we are evaluate the state transition matrix correctly or not. Okay. So first, the solution we know here the equation is given is x1 dot x2 dot is equal to 0 1 minus 2 minus 3 x1 x2 plus 0 1 u and y equal to 1 0. Okay, x1 x2. So you'll get one big question of 12 marks. Okay, in the semester exam. In this type of question, you know, they have to calculate state transition matrix, find the zero input response, zero state response, zero IC response, total state response, and the output response. Okay. All right, let us solve the problem. So first, the state transition matrix solution. State transition matrix কত হয় বলো? State transition matrix so e to the power at. You know the state transition matrix is e to the power at. Okay, you have to calculate the first the state transition matrix which is e to the power at. কত হবে তাহলে e to the power at? So you know the Laplace inverse of si minus a inverse. All right, Laplace inverse of si minus a inverse. Clear? So that means Laplace inverse of S1001 minus 01 minus 2 minus 3 inverse. That means Laplace inverse of 1 এটা কত হবে s হবে তো তাই তো s আছে তো so it will be
Yes,
Laplace
sir.
কত হবে তাহলে বলো
A00S.
S000s minus 01 minus 2 minus 3 inverse. That means Laplace inverse of s minus 1 2 s
2S plus 3.
3 inverse. That means what will be the Laplace inverse? কি হবে? So transpose of the adjoint matrix, that is s plus 3 s 1 minus 2 divided by the determinants. The determinant is s square plus 3s plus 2.
Plus 2.
So that means this is Laplace inverse of s plus 3 by s square plus 3s plus 2 1 by s square plus 3s plus 2 minus 2 by s square plus 3s plus 2 s by s square plus 3s plus 2. Okay. Okay, that means this is we can write as Laplace inverse of s plus 3 divided by s plus 1 into s plus 2 1 by s plus 1 into s plus 2 minus 2 by s plus 1 into s plus 2 and finally s by s plus 1 into s plus 2. Okay, এবারে বলো কি হবে ঠিক আছে so now you calculate so you can write this as a1 s plus 1 plus b1 s plus 2. You can write this as a2 s plus 1 s plus 1 plus B2 s plus 2. This is A3 s plus 1. So you can easily find this because this is, this and this will be same. So only thing is that you have to multiply by -2. Okay. Okay. আমি কি ভুল বলছি কিছু? ভুল বলে বলো। This and this term are same. Okay, this is -2 multiplied by this term. Okay, so we do not have to calculate this. So just write -2 A2 by s plus 1 plus B2 by s plus 2. Okay, and finally this is A3 by s plus 1 plus B3 by s plus 2. কত হবে বলো তো? So this is the simplest way. So look, I started the problem at 12:17. Now it is 12:21. That is 4 minutes. Okay, take 4 minutes. It takes only 4 minutes. So if you adapt any other treatment, it will take more than 20 minutes. So just 5 minutes done. বলো কি হবে তাহলে? Just now 5 minutes. এবার বলো তাহলে কি আছে বলো? আমাদের আছে, আমরা কি ধরেছি? s plus 3 by s plus 1 into s plus 2. We assume it is a1 by s plus 1 plus b1 by s plus 2. That means s plus 3 is equal to a into s plus 2 plus b into s plus 1. Okay, now what will put a equal to, so to find a, put s equal to -1. To find a, put s equal to -1. What will be the value of a? 2. And to find
a1 2 or b1
a1
minus 1
b1
and b1 is -1.
-1. Okay, now similarly the next problem, next is just 1 by, right? So that means here for the next 1 equal to a into s plus 1 plus b into s plus 1 equal to 1. Okay, this is 1. This one is 1. So that is 1 equal to a2 into s plus 2 plus b2 into s plus 1. So find a2 and b2. a2 কত হবে?
-1 ও 1 স্যার।
a2
স্যার a2 -1 আর b2 1 হবে।
b2 1 দেখতে পাচ্ছ?
1.
Okay, very good. Now for the next one I'm not calculating because it will just multiply. We will multiply with -2, so no, don't need to calculate this. This will simply multiply. And finally this one, this is s equal to, for fourth element, s equal to a3 into s plus 2 plus b3 into s plus 1.
Sir, a2 আর
-2
b2 ভ্যালুটা x এর জায়গায় আছে না, একটা a2 প্লাস 1 হবে, b2 মাইনাস 1 হবে।
কেন?
সাইনটা এক্সচেঞ্জ হয়ে গেছে।
a2 plus 1 হবে, b2 minus 1।
b2
বলে
minus 1
আমি লিখলাম, ঠিক আছে? a2 plus 1 b2 minus 1, ঠিক আছে? ওকে, তারপরে বলো, so now this the last term s equal to a3 into s plus 2 plus b3 into s plus 1.
স্যার 2 or -1 স্যার।
So a3 equal to কত? So put s equal to -1, তাই তো? So না, Imran, you are wrong. Calculate properly. কত হচ্ছে a2 a3 -1 তো? a3
স্যার 2
a3 -1 and
a3 minus 1
and b3. So put s equal to -2. So -2 is -2. This is -2 and this is -1. So it will be 2.
2
ঠিক আছে? So now you put the value. You put the value here. So I'm putting the value of this a2, b2, a1, b1, and this will be -2. Okay. So now I'm putting the value. So here this is 2. This one is 2 minus 1. So 2 minus 1 is 2 by s plus 1 minus 1 by s plus 2. Okay. Then this is 1 minus 1. So that is 1 by s plus 1 minus 1 by s plus 2. Okay. And this one is -2. So -2, this is -2 by s plus 1 plus 2 by s plus 2. Okay, so that will multiply with -2 only. And finally this one is -1 2. So the plusটা আমরা writing plus first এর প্লাসটা আগে লিখছি, হ্যাঁ, 2 by s plus 2 by s plus 2. I'm writing the plus term first, then the minus term. So minus 1 by s plus 1. Okay. ঠিক আছে. So what will be the its Laplace inverse? Okay. So this will be the its Laplace inverse. This will be its Laplace inverse. So this is basically Laplace inverse. So that means e to the power at is 2 e to the power minus t minus e to the power minus 2t. This is e to the power minus t minus e to the power minus 2t. This one I'm writing the plus term first and taking 2 common, also 2 common. 2 e to the power minus 2t minus e to the power minus t. Okay, I'm writing first plus term first, then the negative term. And this is e to the power minus 2t minus e to the power minus t. Okay, now check whether our calculation is correct or not, whether we
স্যার টুটা হবে।
কোনটা হবে 2, ওকে, কোনটা 2টা হবে, এখানে 2টা হবে তো, হ্যাঁ। now check whether our calculation is correct or not. Imran, concentrate. Now just put 2 equal to 0. If you put 2 equal to 0, it will become an identity matrix, because you know the properties. It is the properties. Look at the properties. If you put t equal to 0, it will become an identity matrix. Now put the value of t equal to 0. So what will be the value here? If you put t equal to 0, if you put 2 equal to 0,
Sir, 1 0
2
0.
minus 1, it will be 2 minus 1. e to the power 0 is 1, you know, 2 minus 1, it will be 1 minus 1. This is 2 into 1 minus 1, and this is 2 in minus 1. দেখতে পাচ্ছ সবাই? Please concentrate. So it will be 1. This is 0. This is again become 0, and this is 1. Look, that means your calculation is correct. This calculation is correct. Is it clear? This calculation is correct.
ইয়েস স্যার।
You can verify it. If it
Okay.
is wrong, then you please check your calculation. If it is wrong, then you recalculate. This is one verification. Okay, now the second problem is pretty straightforward. Now find the state transition matrix. Find the zero input response. Now calculate the zero input response. Zero input response when initial condition is given x1 0 equal to 1 and x2 0 equal to 0. Okay, so we know initial condition is given x1 0 equal to 1 and x2 0 equal to 0. So we know the zero input response is equal to e to the power at into x0 matrix. So e to the power at you already calculate, which is 2 e to the power minus t minus e to the power minus 2t, e to the power minus t, e to the power minus 2t, 2 multiplied by e to the power minus 2t minus e to the power minus t, 2 e to the power minus 2t minus e to the power minus t. This is the state transition matrix. We just calculate 2 into e to the power minus t, e to the power minus 2t, e to the power minus tt. Okay. So this is the, so now you multiply with the initial condition matrix, which is 1 0 here. So you multiply these two. So this will be 2 e to the power minus t minus e to the power minus 2t. Okay, this into this plus this into this will be 0, and this into this plus this into this. It will be 2 into e to the power minus 2t minus e to the power minus t. This is the zero input response. All right, this one is the zero input response. Next কি বলেছে? So calculate zero IC response. Calculate zero IC response. Look at the calculation here. Calculate the response due to unit step input. So calculate the response due to unit step input. Okay, so let us calculate the response due to unit step input. unit step input. Let us calculate the response due to unit step input. All right, so we know what is the unit step response. 3 response due to unit step input. So we know zero IC response. What is zero IC response? What is zero IC response? So you don't love this subject, huh? Which is 0 to t e to the power a t minus tau b into u tau d tau. This is the zero IC response. So mone porche, this is zero IC response. That is, this is basically Laplace inverse of si minus a inverse b us. So this is input is unit step response. So us is 1 by s, unit step response. So b is given, b is 0 1. This is b. Okay, so now we have already calculated si minus a inverse. Don't recalculate it, just put this value here. We have already calculated this one, so put this value here. This is 2 by s plus 1. Please don't recalculate, s plus 2. All right, then 1 by s plus 1, do 1 minus 1 by s plus 2. This is 2 into 1 by s plus 2. I'm writing that positive term first, by 1 plus s plus 1, and this one is 2 by s plus 2, 2 by s plus 2, 2 by s plus 2 minus 1 by s plus 1. All right, ঠিক আছে তো? Into b is given to us. This is 0 1 and us is 1 by s. Okay, so you multiply, so 0 0 1 multiplied by 1 by s. This is nothing but it will be 1 by s. This will be 1 by s. তাই তো? Sorry, কি বললাম? Sorry, extremely sorry. If you multiply 0 1 with 1 by s, it will be 0 1 by s. Okay, so multiply these two. This is multiplied with 0, it will be 0. So that means this will be 1 by s multiplied by 1 by s plus 1 minus 1 by s plus 2. Again, this plus again this multiplied by 0, it will be 0, and so it will be 2 into s plus 2. 2 into s plus 2 but minus 1 by s plus 1. 2 into s 2 by s plus 2 minus 1 by s plus 1 multiplied by 1 by s. ঠিক আছে? So if you can simplify it, this is 1 by s into s plus 1 minus 1 by s plus s into s plus 2. এটা লিখে নেবে তোমরা, আমি এটা আগেই লিখতে পারতাম, আমি জাস্ট বোঝাবার জন্য। এই স্টেপটা করার দরকার নেই, নো নিড টু ডু দিস স্টেপ। 2 বাই এই স্টেপটা করার দরকার নেই, হ্যাঁ আমি এক্সট্রা লিখে ফেলেছি। 2 into s plus 2 minus 1 by s into s plus 1. Okay, you can simplify it. So you can simplify again partial fraction. So after simplification you will get half minus 1.
একটু আগের পেজে যাবেন।
যাচ্ছি half 2 into s plus 2. Okay, you can write it is it can be written as 1 by s minus 1 by s plus 1. Okay, you can write this as 1 by s minus 1 by s minus 1, and this can be write as minus half. Yeah, you have to write strong in mathematics, strong in Laplace transform. I told you, as I told you in the circuit theory class, it will be 2 into s plus 2. So that means this will be half 1 by s, half 1 by s minus 1 by s plus 1. Okay, minus 2s. ঠিক আছে। Similarly, you can partial fraction this can easily partial fraction করা যায় 1 by s minus 1 by s plus 2. আসলে এগুলো করে না ছোটবেলা থেকে করে না কোনো এগুলো কোনো কিছু মনে হয় না আমাদের। So this will cancel out. So this will be 1 by s plus 1 into 1 by s plus minus 1 by s plus 2. On the partial fraction korte hoy na ar. S plus 1 minus 1 by s plus 2. Okay. So it's Laplace inverse. It's Laplace inverse. Laplace inverse. Okay. That means this is half e to the power minus t plus 2 into the power minus 2t, and it is e to the power minus t minus e to the power minus 2t. This is the zero IC response. Okay, so this is equation 2, and this one is equation 1. Addition of 1 and 2, addition of 1 and 2, addition of 1 and 2, this matrix plus this matrix. So you will get 0, you will get total state response. Okay, the addition of this matrix with this zero input response, we know total response equal to zero response due to initial condition plus response due to input. So if you calculate these two matrix, so we'll get 2 e to the power minus t minus e to the power minus 2t, 2 into e to the power minus 2t minus e to the power minus t plus this matrix. Okay, this matrix. So again, after simplification, so if you add, it will be 1/2 plus e to the power minus t minus this one is e to the power minus 2t. এটা কিছু ভুল করেছে? এটা আমার হাফ হবে, এটা আমি বলো এটা হাফ আছে, আমি তাই ভাবছি এটা হাফ হবে। হাফ, this will be half plus this will be this one, so it will be minus half. This one is minus half to the power minus 2t, and addition of these two, so it will be e to the power minus t plus e to the power minus 2t. Okay, this matrix addition with this matrix, so we can calculate 2 e to the power minus 2t minus e to the power minus 2t, and 2 e to the power minus t and plus 2 minus t is minus 2t. This is the total state response. Now you multiply with the C matrix, multiply this matrix, total state response, total output response, you know, total output response y is equal to Cx. There is no d, so you know C is 1 0. Multiply with this matrix, you will get the total output response, multiplied with total output response. Okay, so this matrix, double star, if you multiply this, you will get the total output response, which is half e to the power minus t minus half to the power minus 2t. This is the total output response. Okay,